A digital frontier. I tried to picture clusters of information as they moved through the computer. What did they look like? Ships, motorcycles? Were the circuits like freeways? I kept dreaming of a world I thought I'd never see. And then, one day, I got in.
Did it work? It worked.
It did. It worked. We're live. Or we could say hello, welcome everyone to the Game One Players Out podcast live on Twitch, or on video on demand on Twitch, or YouTube archive, or even on Podbean, or whatever your ears listens to a podcast.
What racy title will we use today?
That is a very, very good question. We'll have to see what controversies we can dig up. But I am the mildly internet famous Lard Teammaker, aka Will McKellar, joining us, as always, raring to go before the derby tomorrow to be probably screaming at loads. It's James Atkinson.
Good morning, everybody.
And the smoothest voice on the internet is Chris Hagelman.
Hello, hello. It me.
Sounds everyone today here had a good week.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
Besides some auditors being at work for the past 3 days.
Oh boy.
State auditors too, not even internal auditors.
I mean, 'tis the season, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they must have had a slow week at the state, and they need to get some money from somewhere.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
I
From themselves to their foot.
Yes.
I hated audits during retail. Can't imagine how that'd be for where you work, dude.
It's not fun. That's for sure.
So let's see the paper trails. Oh,
No.
no.
It's even funnier. I'll share a little anecdote because I will remove a lot of what I do out of it, but it's just a funny anecdote. So a client is being helped with their online account, and this client is sitting with another colleague of mine, and they're helping them, and the auditors are in a conference room that's right there, and as they're getting set up, the person's elderly, so they're getting frustrated. And right in front of the auditors, can you just fucking make a password for me and write it down? It's like, whoa, no! That is something we cannot do. And it's just like right, like the state, and you just saw like the state auditor just go like, excuse me? Like, pop their head out. Hey guys. It was like, wow, that is not okay.
Well, Tim has a good idea then. You could ask the state to donate to Extra Life for our page.
We could, but then I would probably be soliciting a state employee, which is probably against the law. I just didn't talk. I just didn't talk to them.
I don't believe it's against the law if it's for a charity.
True. But needless to say, I kept my contact to them at as minimal as possible.
Yeah.
Which is most ideal, actually.
It is most ideal.
Yeah.
Once they're out of being a state employee, then that's fine. Once they're like being ordinary people again.
Yeah, I'm sure they're lovely people. It's just that they made my life a little annoying.
So on today's show, we have some news items, what we've been playing, extra life update because we're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer to one of those stretch goals.
We are.
Lovely. Which is very lovely. And then shout outs. I know we'll probably do a raid. So let's get into it. Let's do the extra life stuff first because we're almost at $1,700 raised so which is just ungodly crazy from you guys, and we can't thank you enough. This is wonderful. We're $18 away from 1,700 raised. And we're 2 months out almost exactly today when we're recording this. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. Please keep it going. Let's see if we can smash our last year's target as a team before we start this year's. In terms of the big 3 streams from ourselves. That's just wonderful news. And even as a team, we are outperforming. It's just brilliant. I can't. I'm just over the moon with it. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
I am.
I'm not awake, but I am certainly excited.
I have today's Elon watch. It's a good one. It's a very good one. So here's Elon's most recent tweet. It's too good.
Oh boy.
We are just going to retweet and like that. He has had a couple of good ones in dopamine. Any card literally exists. GD power. He's had some good. He's had a couple of good ones. So that's Elon Musk watch today. Congratulations.
So let us see what else has been on the internet, including some things that people have been shouting at. First of all, the IPs of Telltale, and I've got to word this right because I have seen other news places get this wrong and have been called out about it. Telltale, the company, the studio, is not being resurrected. The IP of some of its games is being brought back because Telltale itself, as the company when it folded, was still owing a lot of its workers, its staff, money. And so the two people that bought the IPs are looking at going, let's bring these back. Now they are doing a lifeline as such, if you can call it that, to some of the former employees of it. And they're saying, you can come work on these games if you want. But for now, only as on like freelancer contracts.
That's
to
fair.
me, yeah, you because I think that's a little bit naughty almost, considering what these guys went through while they were actually at Telltale Studio.
It's better than what they've done if they were working for Gearbox.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just
so it's really needs to be said, really, isn't it?
There's not more to be said with that. Just yeah, disagreed. They could have been worse. Could have worked for Gearbox.
The bit of news that you was on about, James, before we went on air about the biggest game coming out, I think, next year.
Cyberpunk. CD Projekt Red did a thing. They talked about stuff. And they said multiple things that I thought were really interesting. First of all, Keanu Reeves is going to be in your head the entire time. So that's awesome. Why wouldn't you want Keanu Reeves to be?
Isn't he already?
Yes. No, he's in our
He's
hearts.
in our hearts.
Jinx!
He's breathtaking and amazing, as we all know.
Yep.
They said that you can ride different vehicles, like you could the Roach in The Witcher. So be prepared for it to be absolutely horrible, janky as hell, and getting stuck on top of buildings for no apparent reason.
Perfect.
Yep.
I mean, that's exactly what I want in a vehicle. And
Yep, exactly. What
this
you
is
want.
accurate to how Cyberpunk should be.
Janky as all hell.
Yep.
And then obviously, just more story stuff they brought. They talked about how net running is going to be a thing, how everything is in your control. You can create the character you want to create, play the game you want to play, and how every choice has a consequence that leads to something down the line, because like this game is built on gray areas. It's just like there's no good or bad choice. It's just who are you going to piss
Your
off?
choice.
Yeah, who are you going to piss off the least?
Sounds about right in real life.
Yeah, exactly. And so all that is great, but during the stream there was some controversy that came up because some people are a lot of people, or I shouldn't say that. I should say a small minority of people are unhappy with gender in Cyberpunk. Some people are unhappy that there aren't enough gender choices in Cyberpunk, and other people are unhappy that there are not 2 gender choices in Cyberpunk. And to them, I say, why? It is a fictional game in a fictional universe with a fictional backstory that's all about body modification. In a world where body modification is commonplace, why wouldn't... I mean, if you wanted to look like a girl and have the voice of Gilbert Godfrey, you could. That is a thing that exists in this world. So, why complain about a single-player avatar that nobody else is going to see except you if you play the game?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't like what's going on with the game, don't buy it.
Yeah. We have been huge proprietors of this. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Your money speaks to the developers more so than you angrily ranting on the internet.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Because guess what? Angry rants on the internet speak less and less and less and less and less.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it may get you 5 more likes on your YouTube video, but essentially they're changing the algorithm anyways, and you haven't seen ad revenue in 12 years. So
You haven't seen ad revenue anyway, so it's not like you're getting anything out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's cathartic for you, whatever, man. Do you. I'm just not gonna watch your video, and I just don't care.
Yeah, if you need to have a shouting point, John Oliver made a website just for you called Shouting Into the Void, where you can type as much hate and venom as you want, and you know what happens after that when you press enter? It just goes into the void. Never to be seen again.
That's probably actually something very healthy and good. I'm glad he did that. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. You just kind of, I mean, I can see where people are coming from, and they want to have more, they want to be more included, that allow more of a population, but it's like, game developers, essentially, they gave V a generic nickname, so they didn't have to record 8 million types of different dialogue. And you think about it, like, okay, so if we're going to include that, just for the people who are talking about having there be 2 binary genders, you're wrong. It's body modification. They could have whatever they want. If they want to have a jacked up guy who looks like Hulk Hogan with like double D breasts, I mean, the guy could have that if he wants. It's just the way the world works.
Be a probot, not a robophobe.
Yeah.
I like it.
To the other side of the argument, where the people are saying they don't have enough gender choices, think about this at a scale. Like, everything in this game is dialogue, right? They're recording, they're voice acting, every goddamn thing. Are you going to tell me that they're going to have to record for he, she, they, them, zed, et, them, comrade, person, potato? Like,
every whimsical amount of things that are set for people to think about. Like, it's just, that's
whatever you want to call yourself.
No waste of time.
No problem. But think about this on like a time and money scale. Like, they would have to record how many hours of dialogue in this game, and how many more they'd have to be recorded. I think the fact that they call the character V is a good kind of like, okay, everybody's gonna call you V. Much like how you can never get wrong if you always call people comrade.
Comrade is the best pronoun.
His best pronoun. It is our pronoun. I have not been watching Other 2 videos. I don't understand what they're talking about. Or sorry, Other 3 with Tim Curry. He plays good Russian.
I mean, it's like Tim says, isn't it? It's just people will find something to moan about. Hell, we've been known to have a shout and a rant at times ourselves, but
And
Yep.
I shouldn't also go against like, hey, so like I think a while ago one of the CD Projekt Red developers like came out with like anti-trans speech that happened. I'm not condemning that. I'm just saying, because of what one producer said, you're going to condemn an entire game that's had hundreds of people working hundreds of hours on because one person says something. If that's what you're going to be like, then you should hate Borderlands because of all the shit that he said. You should hate World of Warcraft because horrible things were said about that. What's the other game that came out recently that the producers, I think it's Apex. It was Apex Legends, where they called them like loot mongers and idiots and assholes. The developers of the game. Then you shouldn't play Apex Legends. And guess what? Those are like 4 of the biggest games out right now. So,
and there was unfortunately that incident this week that showed up from one of the people who did Night in the Woods. That has now been excommunicated from the company, and potentially rightfully so.
Yeah, so guess what? This happens. I mean, if you also should be pissed off about that thing, you should be angry at Paradox. Yeah. Paradox has a game called Crusader Kings 2 that is literally about one of the things you can't do is run the Crusades back to take back Jerusalem from the Arabs. It's literally holy wars. Oh God, we can't have that. That's a horrible term. It's history, people. They have games about history. Also, you can do random start enough times where everything is all animals, so you can play like Umayyad horses versus cat Egyptians versus Celtic dogs. It's my favorite way to play.
Wow. That sounds cool.
Yeah, I play as the dogs, and we are the Good Boy Dynasty because we're all good boys.
The Good Boy Dynasty. I love it.
Yes, so it's rough Good Boy with Baxter Good Boy. It made me happy inside.
That's why we need more happiness in this world, because at the moment there's too much bad. There's just too much.
There's
Also,
a lot of bad.
Also, people are angry about bees in Minecraft.
What?
I see. I love that. I love people being angry about that.
Like,
it's such a dumb piece of garbo to be
I
angry
am angry
about.
about people angry being gender, like being pissed off about CD Projekt Red's gender decisions. I am happy to read about people being angry about bees in Minecraft. Company updates game that's been out for 11 years. Why did you give us bees?
Now,
The game's been out for 11 years. They're still updating it. I would be happy with that.
If they have wasps in there, then that's fine, because the wasps, as we know, are evil little shits.
But like, they had bees, so you can have apiaries and shit.
Yeah.
What's wrong with bees?
I mean, there were mods and things for that, but like the fact that they're starting to do official support for some of these mod setups is interesting.
So you're supposed to help bees. Bees help us.
Hey, there's important things to talk about here. Bees create honey. Honey creates mead. Mead gets you drunk. You can get drunk in Minecraft. Prove me wrong.
GG.
And then sort of stumble into your bed, and then all of a sudden you're back home, no hangover.
Minecraft Game of the Year 2019.
Have we played it?
I've played it this year.
Then yeah, you can have it as Game of the Year then.
I also have played it this year.
No, we all know what my Game of the Year is. We've already decided it well in advance. Football Manager 2020 is my Game of the Year.
So you're excited about that coming with a tweet?
Yes, soon. I got a text message from Steam. Football Manager 2020's on pre-order. Then bye. I get access to it 2 weeks early.
Ooh,
I get
nice.
beta access,
Oh, that's sweet.
which
So
means
that means you can build your dynasty again.
Yeah, well, the thing is that they won't come out with the lower leagues in the editors until later, but that just means I'll probably play as like Tottenham, or I'll choose a League Two side, and
Yeah.
I'll just work around, and just mess around with it just to see what I can and can't learn, because obviously every football manager is different. As much as it's the same, you've got different things going around. Steam Football Manager 2020, but I love the blurbs that they put about this. Yeah, it's 10% off on Steam right now if you guys want to. They call it the early sign. Just listen to how many the craziness of the base game. Base yourself on 50 of the biggest footballing countries in the world. Oversee a new era of success of one of 2,500 clubs at every level. Sign the best and mold the future. Scout more than 500,000 players, real players and staff.
Jesus.
And that's before you mod in leagues and you mod in other stuff and get regens going. 500,000 real players and staff.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. Football Manager's going to be fun.
Do you know what else is going to be fun?
What is?
Yakuza 7.
Yeah! I'm really excited for that.
I am as well. I haven't played 6, so I don't know the story, so I try to be keeping away from spoilers of characters. However, they're changing it, and again, wasn't some people not exactly enamored with this change? They're changing it to a turn-based RPG.
Yeah. It's going to be a turn-based JRPG.
Which, hell, does anybody remember Dead Souls? From that, you both completely blank.
No, my brain. Hang on.
I don't have coffee
Dead.
in me. I'm just playing Risk of Rain. Don't worry about it.
Oh, nice. So, Dead Souls was a Yakuza spin-off from that, where there was a zombie outbreak.
Ah, yep. Now I see it.
That game was crazy. It was a lot of fun. It was just brilliant knockabout fun that was, and it's.
Also,
I think it could be fun.
No Kiryu in this one. It's not the main. He's not the main character.
Yeah, and that's why I've been avoiding it. It's like I don't know what happens to him in 6. I want to wait. I want to play it when I get the collection. Just go through them all.
I think it's going to be great. It also seems like this is one of those projects where it's like, hey, let's we've been wanting to do something different. Why don't we just do this?
Yeah.
And they're like, sure, man, whatever. Like with Gwent, like when Gwent, Thronebreaker came out from CD Projekt Red. Hey, we've got Gwent. What if we made Gwent into told a story in the Witcher universe with Gwent? And they went, fucking sure. And Thronebreaker was pretty good. I didn't play it. I watched somebody play through it all, and it seemed like very interesting. And it was nice too because it was a story in the Witcher world that didn't involve Geralt. Well, it did involve Geralt, but he was a very small.
It tangentially involved Geralt.
It actually explained why his title Geralt of Rivia. That's about it.
See, I like this because they take a risk in the universe.
Well, it seems like the Yakuza games are kind of at their own point where they're kind of like, we just kind of do what we want with the games.
Yeah.
They're like just happy to be like, hey, yeah, we'll just do this. So
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I mean, I like myself a turn-based JRPG every once in a while because you can just kind of sit back and kind of enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I would say 10 out of 10. Look forward to it. I may not get it till it comes out on PC.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looks good. I have one other small piece of news for all you people who play Destiny. September 30th will be the last day Destiny will be on the Blizzard platform. After that, it will migrate over to Steam. October 1. So that era will now be closed.
I bet they'll be happy about that. I really do think they'll be happier with that without Activision all over them.
They also have they've also come out. Destiny's come out and says we're doing a battle pass.
Right.
And if you look at the battle pass, it is only so there's the 2 tracks as you normally would see. Top track, guns, the free track, guns, engrams, like legendary items.
What you expect?
Legendary items. Pay for track. Same guns, just get them earlier. And cosmetic items.
So it's becoming like the standard sort of thing.
Right,
Pass.
but not pay to win.
Mm.
You can still get the same guns and everything at playing the game normally. Just get them sooner if you pay $10,
mm-hmm.
which seems to be the bog standard. Hey, they got to make money somehow. I see where they want to go with the game. I'm seeing what they're doing, and I understand.
Okay.
Also, it's not the money's going to Bungie directly and not Activision.
Yeah, because they don't need any more filthy, greedy bastards.
This train don't stop there anymore.
But speaking of money, right? From Tuesday, the 3rd of September, Twitch returns with Subtember, and this time with Subway in tow.
Wait, do I have
So, yeah, because you probably have more information about Subway. But again, during September, half price tier 1 subs.
Right.
So that includes gifted subs. So you only have to pay, your half price, but we still get our share. Subway are launching their own Twitch channel, from what I've heard, and they are going to sub to a few channels on Twitch as well, from what I'm hearing. And I believe these are not only partners, affiliates as well.
So I may. So what you're saying here, Will, is that I may have to stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on a second. I'm getting us ready for Subtember right now. Give me a second here.
Think about it. Take Whippy with Subways.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm working on it. Give me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot. God, I have a lot in the. Aww.
Thank you, Kim.
There we go. Right there in the middle. Bang.
Yeah.
We have been known to pander.
Yes, please. Because would you like some iron brew and a foot-long Subway?
And a foot-long Subway. And maybe a cold drink of Mountain Dew. As you're going to afterwards go and have dinner at TGIF Fridays. While also drinking.
Before going to see a movie.
Which you can drink in your Ford.
And then then go to the dinner and then go to dessert at the Cheesecake Factory. While also drinking your Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Or, if you prefer something else, a little bit more cheeky, you could have a cheeky Nando's.
Oh, hang on, I've got. Yep, you can see your movie at AMC Movies. While going there, you can stop and get gas at Gulf Gas. Also, when you're with your girl, why not take her to Victoria's Secret? And she can also stop by at the mall that you're at, Pink. And while you're also there, you can swing by and get your Mimi t-shirts at Hot Topic. Or, you want to know what? Just buy yourself a Visa card. Have we pandered enough?
Wait, you didn't show your numbers on that, did you?
No, it's not a real Visa card. It's a Visa gift card that I've already used. So it's like one of those ones you pre-buy, and it's got like $20 on it. All these ones are spent gift cards. I've already used all of them. You guys ever do? It's like when you clean out your wallet, and you're like, why the fuck do I have
Why do I still have this card? What's going on here?
Why do I have my public library card from like November 2005? Don't get me wrong. Go to your libraries. They have great shit.
You can also do, as like just a general public service announcement for libraries, they also do audiobook rentals now too,
Yes.
which you can use through your you can use through your like public library card and account.
By the way, you can go there for the low price of free.
Yep. However it takes to get you there, that's the cost.
Yeah. And libraries are great places. You should spend time there.
True.
Truth. I don't spend enough time there, but I did in my past because my friend was a librarian for the Plymouth Library. So.
Hey,
That's right.
that's right down the road.
I know. I spent so much time near you, and you didn't even know.
True. I love the Plymouth Library.
It's got closed down.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, it was super, super small. It got annexed into Terryville, I think. Or Thomas did.
Yes.
So yeah, use your libraries. See, we have no shame in shilling. We will shill for Subway or others if they want to, bring a few dollars our way. We don't mind.
It's fine. I mean, it's going to be Subtember presented by Subway.
Yep.
So that just means next month, every single podcast is going to be Pig Whippy's Live, presented by Subway.
Does that mean next week I have to go grab a Subway before we do the show?
No.
Just sit here and go, I've got this foot long.
Hi, I'm not Jared, and I enjoy Subway. You know what I enjoy? Playing video games on the internet. You know what I also enjoy? Subway. You know what I don't enjoy? Children.
Being a horrible person.
Yeah.
You know what I don't enjoy? Child. Children who don't get proper medical care, and that's why we're doing Extra Life.
Oh. It all works.
See?
It all links.
I could do this all day. I am going to be doing this all day.
During Extra Life.
Extra Life and today with D&D.
Yep. So, with you guys doing D&D,
Yes.
let's just move on to what we've been playing this past week so we can get you set and prepared for it.
Okay.
I'll go first. I have completed Mass Effect Andromeda. The story-wise is now done, and if the game was more like the last 2 hours, I'd have enjoyed it a lot more.
But was it as bad as other people said it was?
No, God, no, it wasn't. It wasn't bad. It was just a little bit dull. The story just wasn't there as such.
So it was
find home.
So I guess what happens is people's expectations were here, and instead you got here.
Yeah.
But also to take the scale for everything, there's here, and then if we scroll like this, what's down here?
What's down there? Games like Damnation.
Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, no. Metal Gear Rising with Vengeance was alright. Metal Gear 5 was down there.
No, I'm talking about the zombie one.
Oh yeah, Survival.
Oh,
yeah. Look at that.
You got an average game. They can't knock it out of the park every single time.
And they were in transition period as well, because of the move from PS3 to PS4.
They're still in a transition period.
Yeah.
Sorry, hang on. Look, I'll put it in a scale for you. You had Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect Andromeda,
yeah,
Anthem.
Yep, perfect.
There you go.
Perfect, yeah.
But think about this, everybody. Anthem is down here. Guess what also was down here? No Man's Sky. Where's No Man's Sky right now?
From what I'm hearing,
pretty solid.
Real freaking solid. I played it. I played a little No Man's Sky, but we'll talk about that in a bit.
I also actually opened that up this week.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. So other game I completed on stream was Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia. The last couple of hours included a tank chase scene in World War One Russia, and that was a bit of a ball ache because there was one little section that I just couldn't time right until I decided to change the starting point rather than where I kept getting to, and then that seemed to work, and I got through. Tank battle done, end of story, quite good. Putting the assassins as a bit of the bad guys again, kind of in Rogue. But yeah, good game. I recommend them. They're tough. You will die a lot in them, but they're more puzzle based rather than full on action. So you have to think about yourself. Lost another match in Snooker 19, so I'm going to be heading out of the Six Red World Championship on my birthday. Lovely. But did start Splinter Cell Conviction on stream. Oh, I like this. This is fun. Sam Fisher, welcome back. Michael Ironside as Sam Fisher as well, even better. There's a bit more action in there. You can get away with a lot more in it, and yeah, I've had a blast for that. I want to play more. Do want to play more, so looking forward to Tuesday. Played a shit ton of Wolfenstein Youngbloods, which now I didn't really hear until I saw Ed Placentia play this. There seems to be a lot of hatred going around for Youngblood because people are saying, "Oh, it's a bit too Destiny-like." Now, I can kind of see what they're on about, but I don't agree with the game that they're comparing it to. I think it's more Halo ODST. Because you're going around, sort of Paris, with little districts like Berlin and there, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of backwards and forwards, picking up side quests, doing side missions. Build yourself up to go for the main story. So that's where the comparison is. The story could be a bit better so far from what I've played. I've taken out one of the big sort of three main areas when you're looking for your dad. But I can't say I hate the game at all. I really can't. It's alright. I think it'll be better when I play it alongside Letitia when that happens. But I don't hate the game by any stretch of the imagination. Played a bit more Rocket League with Last Lisa. Did some practicing for tomorrow's Turn 1 podcast for F1 2019. And as part of Indie Select, I got a game code yesterday on Steam for a collection called Fasara Collection, which, if no one knows, and they're sort of a top-down shmup. And yeah, they were released in Japan. They were very, very big in Japan. Never was released over here until recently. And I've had my eye on them for a while. And then the lady indie gamer chick is on Twitter. She tweeted about having them for Steam, and I'm thinking, I did a nonchalant tweet to her saying, "Yeah, they're on my radar." And she went, "Well, you can have one code on Steam." And I sat there thinking about it because I know their rules for promoting the indie games are different. They're not as relaxed as us. Let's say we're talking, where you have to do at least more than one tweet about it. You have to put your links in when you are about to go live and during your stream. They ideally want you to have screenshots of you playing as well, and then talking about the game, good and bad. And I'm like, okay, we'll do this one because again, there's something that I enjoy shmups like this. I haven't played enough of them, but I do enjoy them. What I have played, there's one. I can't remember what it was on the PS4. We had like a Sky Air Academy, something like that. I have to remember the name, but there are things like Swiv and Zenon from my past, which are really great for it. So looking forward to trying that stream tonight. So, Chris, what have you been playing, matey?
Oh, I've been playing all sorts of things.
Ooh, tell us.
The big ones, are Risk of Rain, 2,
Mm-hmm.
which I do love myself a good roguelike. So there's that. It plays very smoothly. I need to unlock more characters so I can give more of like an independent higher level play. It is a fun challenge. I'm currently on the difficulty of I See You, and I'm playing hyper careful. I'm
Playing a game. And No Man's Sky has some pretty chill music.
Yeah. There we go. That's named Skyforce Anniversary. That's the other shop I was on about.
Ah.
It's really cool. So is that all you've been playing, dude?
Yeah, for the most part.
So James, what have you been playing, matey?
I have I've played Final Fantasy.
It's like, can we hear you, James?
I played Final Fantasy. I've hit raids, not at Chris's level of raids, but raids, which means I can be the party. I can be.
Let's see if we can hear him.
Oh no!
What? I can hear.
We've lost the boy.
I can hear you guys just fine. Can you guys not hear me? Chat,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
We can't hear you.
Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
No, we can't hear you.
But chat can, because I can see my mic audio going like this.
I think he's just talking, and we're muted.
Yeah. Yeah, he just did.
Hold on a second here. Making my way downtown.
Oh, what the heck is that?
No, my Discord's right.
Oh, that's gross.
That's fine. Chat, can you hear me? Hang on a second. Let's do a check here. That's fine. Chat, can you hear? I can hear me. I can hear you. I
am not barking.
Can hear you. You cannot hear me.
So he can hear us. We can't hear him.
Chat can hear me. Yes.
Interesting.
You know.
Yeah. So chat can hear us, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
Chat can hear me. Chat hears me. Okay.
So
fascinating. Keep going, James.
Yeah,
We're-
keep going.
Okay. So this is a multiple way conversation
tell.
where I'm talking to chat and I can hear them. They can't hear me, which means at this point, they don't know what I'm saying. So if I wave my
Technical
hands
difficulties.
and start doing this and making weird lewd gestures, they will think that I am doing something crazy. And they don't really know what I could or couldn't be saying. So this could make things very interesting for them. And, well, it could be Will slowly
Tell
waiting.
them we can hear them through the chat if we turn it up on
I
the
know,
podcast.
I know. I was waiting for you guys to say something.
Nah,
That involves too much work, right, guys?
we'll let him have his moment.
Yeah.
Making my way.
So yeah,
down
James,
track.
continue. What have you been playing?
Go down. Bop, 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 bop. What about now? Still nothing? Okay, I played Final Fantasy. I do raids now. It's cool. It's awesome. We like it.
It's almost like you're not coming through on Discord.
Yeah, that's almost the weird thing. We've had this problem before, but we'll deal with it later. Needless to say, I raid in Final Fantasy now. I've played other games. Now, see, they're gone quiet because I've closed out Discord and I'm restarting it. But so raids in Final Fantasy, which is a thing.
There we go. Now we can have.
It's funny when you restart Discord how much just things get better.
Yep.
So what I was telling chat, I raid in Final Fantasy now with Hergelman. Not at the high levels, but at like the human levels. The regular ones. So and I also tank, so yeah. That is a thing that I do. Moving on from that, I have also played No Man's Sky because it's super chill. It's kind of like
you restarted again.
Yes.
From that since the update, yeah.
Yeah, because my old save, I have like $2 billion, and I could just buy whatever I want.
Bloody hell.
Well,
Kind of defeats the purpose once you reach that point.
Yeah, I mean, because I basically did the exploit to get infinite money. So I had infinite money. So I just flew down and was like, oh, that's a cool ship. That's mine now. Oh, that's a cool ship. That's mine now. And I'm like, oh, well, I have all the best shit in the game. Why do I care?
Yeah, well, am I not going to the center of the universe?
I need gold. Oh, it's at 200%. Psh. Yeah, it's fine. So moved on past that. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm not gonna play it with any frequency. It's kind of the like it's a late at night. I just want to chill. So
yeah, that's make you want to fall asleep sort of game.
Mm-hmm. I've also uploaded Minecraft and started playing it a little bit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it's just like I just want to sit and build and chill. That's all it is. I don't plan on it being any more. I played Football Manager because Football Manager. Because editing. That's the good news is that as we've talked about, 2020 is coming out, and there will be Football Manager. They think it's November 8th is the release date. Which means I will not be able to play Football Manager. I will, because I bought the beta, so I can play the beta for Extra Life. Think about this. I could get Extra Life stream and then also name it First Look at Football Manager 2020.
Oh yes.
It's just sad that I won't be able to play as Bury FC. Just a sad thing. Yeah. But I will be able to play as Tottenham because I don't think they're going under anytime soon. Or we'll play as an MLS team and really fuck with you guys. There's a draft? What's this draft? No relegation? What? You're crazy, United States. You're absolutely crazy. Yeah, but that's all I've been playing. I did find if it's still on here when I look it up. Perfect. Important now that since we're done with this, before we head out and before we connect with FemFox is the raid. Will,
Yes.
I have a mature rated game for you.
Ooh, tell me more.
All right. It is on Steam. It is
Right.
for $1.99,
Right.
and it's called Hentai Girl Division. Now you may be saying to yourself, James, why would I want this game? And I would say, Will, number one, the info is literally a paragraph that says this game doesn't look like things you've played in the past, so as such we don't have much information whether or not you might be interested in it. That's fine. Essentially, it is a shmup where you take scantily clad anime women and help them try with spaceships to try and save your planet. And as you complete challenges and levels, they happen to get more scantily clad games. Scantily clad costumes.
Okay, so this was what?
Hentai Girl Division.
Division, let's have a look then. Oh, yeah. I see it.
And
Blimey, that's a spacesuit.
and they have yeah. So that's that. There you go. Let's see what the reviews. What is the rating of this game been? Let's take a look here. It is very positive.
Right.
There is an uncensored patch for the game.
Of course.
As look you do. By the way, apparently the two top recommendations have 8 hours each in this game.
Okay.
The first one is basically telling you how to install the not safe for work patch. Second one is just one sentence. I miss my wife and kids.
Now, is that because they left?
I don't know. There's a guy who I think is actually playing it right now. He received the game for free and said, I asked for it as a joke, and I got a semi-decent bullet hell game. Despite the fact that your entire friends list would think you're a degenerate, it's pretty good for its price. So other ones, girls are always naked whenever I beat enemies.
Right.
Another one, boobs. Here. All right. Let's see. Let's read the one bad recommendation, shall we? Since this is normally overwhelmingly positive. Actually, I know what I'm buying Will for his birthday. Chris, you want to chip in on this? Chip in $1 for Will's degenerate birthday present. It feels like Honey Pop's great success. Everyone wants to make another erotic game, and I hope that it'll be just successful. This game is nothing special. A minimal amount of levels to just a couple of boss fights. The developer decided to recycle over and over again. The levels are really short and feel a little messy. I don't touch the hardcore mode, but after seeing how everything's just half-heartedly put together, I don't even care. And I got all the achievements in just under 4 hours in the adventure mode, so now there's no reason to check hardcore. Either the developer rushed the game or the deep well of inspirations dried up and are hardly backable. Well, there's your problem, Mr. Rocking Dial. You've only played half the game. Half of it is PG-13, the other half of it is X. If you're not going to go to the mature side of it, what's the point of having the game? Besides the fact if you want like a $2 shmup.
I think one of us needs to actually start playing this.
Also, they came out with a game called Hentai Crush, which is just Candy Crush with anime waifus.
Yeah.
Needless to say, that is our mature content game of the day. Of the week. This is a thing apparently we're going to keep doing. By the way, if anybody finds, once again, if you find a mature game you want us to read funny reviews about, or review ourselves, let us know. Because we'll look at something at first sight and just laugh at it. At face value. But it's still, once again, for $2 for a shmup.
Sounds like it could float their potential boats.
Could float somebody's potential boat. All right. So, we have somebody we have to raid.
Yes.
I'm just stalling for time while I pick up her name here.
Well, I could give a huge shout out to Don't Rage Quit
Yep.
for during the St. Jude's charity stream she did. We donated to her. I got that through. I got this through
Nice
in
pen.
the mail this week. It's sort of Rachel's emote with her emails. So thank you very much for Rach for that. So yeah, so FemFox is doing a charity for a local cancer centre. One of her community's parents passed away fairly recently, and they were being helped and treated through the centre. So it makes a nice gesture to for Fem to do that for the community. So yeah, let's go have a raid.
All right, everybody. Show done and dusted. It's been super fun. We see you all soon again next week. Okay, bye-bye now. It's been great. We love you. You have great time. Enjoy FanFox. Say hello. It's wonderful. Bye-bye.
Thank you.